I have been needing to get some sleep, but also this topic has been in the back of my mind and I'm just ruminating on it. And I feel like if it's my truth, it could be somebody else's truth. So here I am. I like to talk about it. I don't agree with all the bypassing that us humans collectively do, whether we're aware of it or we're not, because it actually affects so many aspects in our life. And though it may be true that manifestation requires your frequency to be at a high frequency, that is true. There's truth to that, where like you need to be at a certain place in your life or have these certain beliefs and truly believe them in order to attract. It's not okay what we're doing. And what I'm noticing is that people will claim that they're healed and that they're whole and that they're ready for change and they're ready to accept what they're manifesting. But I think we forget that you can't fake energy. And there's so much pressure to have your healing journey together or to have it be completed in order for you to be worthy of greater things in your life. And that is absolutely false. I think the best part of this journey is getting to know yourself and getting to really feel those emotions, because without darkness there's no light. And everything that you have gone through in your life has brought you to this point. And that is a wonderful thing, regardless if you see it that way or not. And I can sit on here and talk about my traumas and tell you how it's shaped me, but I'm not going to do that because I want to focus on your journey. And I genuinely believe that what matters is right now. You don't need to constantly be chasing something because that thing is already in your reality. And I know that's like, a lot of people are like, I don't see it in my reality, but it is. And I got this epiphany this morning because I have an apartment right now with my family, and I started with my husband in a small room with just our bed and a bookshelf. And I actually journaled about this morning. Gratitude is so important. And that's actually why I'm making this video, is because I'm realizing after that epiphany that you start from somewhere in order to get to where you need to be. And it's all part of the journey. And even back then, I was just so grateful to have a peaceful home, because I came from an abusive home. I came from abusive relationships. I came from, just a crazy, chaotic life. And I finally had that peace with my partner. And now it's even more peaceful. And I'm so grateful. So I wanted to talk about that because there's no pressure in this journey. And people are always saying like, oh, you need to heal yourself. You need to do this. You need to do that. But no one talks about how to get there. And it's simple. You just have to get to know yourself. You have to get to know every single trigger. And what can you do in that moment to shape that reality in that current moment, I guess. For example, your car breaks down, but not only did it break down, you also have a flat tire, and now you're late for work, and you're stressed out because you're probably on your last write-up and you're gonna get fired. It's all about how you react in that moment. And so it's so easy to be stuck in a cycle of your programming to react in a certain way. And this is all things that we've learned from our parents, and it's been passed down. And it literally is that serious. Like, it is something so simple as that could be passed down. Not everything is passed down. Not everything passed down can be something severe like trauma or generational curses. It's something as little as emotional as well. Anger is a learned emotion. When you think about it, the way that you react is actually either from your mother or your father. So everything is simple, and also it can seem like it's a little difficult at times. There is beauty in your journey, and not everybody agrees with that. Like, nobody agrees with the fact that your traumas and your choices that you've made thus far has led you to this very point. And it is ultimately our responsibility to learn from those experiences rather than projecting them onto other people. And that's another thing that I would like to talk about in another video, because I think shadow work is a very, very good place to start if you are wanting to really delve deep into what it is you want to change in order for you to get to where you want to be. That's all. I just wanted to come on and talk about that for a little bit. So give yourself some grace if things feel messy. Give yourself some grace if you don't have it all together, because it's all part of where you need to be right now. And it's gonna be completely okay. A year from now, 2 years from now, you're gonna be in a different situation, and you're gonna look back and think, wow, I made it. I made it without anybody's help. And it's important to acknowledge those things, because it's not an easy journey for you to be able to go into a hermit mode, or, you know, just sit with yourself and get to know who you truly are, what your triggers are, what kind of things you'd like to change about yourself. And I hope to help you on that journey and just talk about some things more and give you some topics. So I'd like to end this video with some journal prompts. You can ask yourself, in what ways have I grown that I don't really notice? That way it gets you thinking on where and how far you've come. In what ways have my experiences in life shaped me and my beliefs? Is it good? Is it bad? If I don't agree with it, how can I change it? And 3, in what ways am I escaping myself or my flaws, and how can I better that? How is it no longer serving me? And in what aspects of my life is it really showing? So yeah, that is my little spiel for tonight. Thank you so much for watching, and